All right, all right. Let's see what's up. Welcome back, man, to the Wiseek podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm your host, Wiseek, aka Vibezik. You know what I'm saying? Woo, man. What to talk about today? I'm just now waking up. It's about how is it? About 8:57 a.m. You know what I'm saying? I had a pretty active morning. You know, it's a lot of things that I'm trying to do in my life. Like I'm on some when I say that, I'm on some like real like change my whole life type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we as humans, we go through these patterns of life and things that we do to the point where it's like you could do the same thing for years and like you barely even notice that you're doing that same thing over and over again. Because when you're in the pattern, you can't see it. You know what I'm saying? You like you might not you might know. We all subconsciously know. We all like maybe consciously know what we do. But how many people is actually sitting there and looking at it like, hmm, I'm smoking weed every day, or I'm really going to the gym every day, or this or that. I say if that is something that interests you, changing your whole life type of thing. I feel like, they say some people could be like, "Oh, I just went cold turkey and I just stopped doing drugs, 100%, like this, and that." I okay, I guess that's possible, but I feel like for longevity, the most the most effective means of change is little, it's small, the small things that you do. Like you could you could be living with your mom, not wanting to live with your mom, and then just be like, "Damn, like yo, why am I really living with my mom?" You wake up in the morning, maybe you look at your phone, maybe you go brush your teeth, maybe you do this, maybe you go out, spend some money. Just look at yourself objectively. Like just notice the small habits and the things that you do. Like, I woke up like this morning. I woke up. I looked at my phone instantly. It was like probably like 6:30, probably 7 a.m. And I looked at my phone. And as I'm on my phone, I'm sitting there like, I just woke up and like the first thing I did was open up my phone and look at my phone. And it's not like I'm trying to change that. Like in that moment, like, oh no, throw my phone down. I need to do something else. I need to do something productive. Just noticing what that is, thinking about what I want, and also whether this thing is a bad thing, whether it's a positive thing, a good thing, or if it's in the middle, it's neutral, it's like it's nothing type shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel when you are pursuing things in life, when you're trying to change your life, when you're trying to do certain things, you gotta have that kind of hindsight. My bad. I hear music. I'm not sure where it's coming from. Anyways, you gotta have that kind of hindsight, that kind of bird's eye view towards like what you're doing. Um, it's just a little bit of game. I mean, if you want, for example, if you're the kind of person that wants to move out of your mom's house, you gotta think about the kind of person that does move out of their mom's house. It's a person who is good with money, a person who knows how to save it, knows how to spend it. You know what I'm saying? Like who is good at budgeting, because moving out of your parents' crib, it's not like a oh I'm gonna just do it type of thing. It's not even a thing where if you was promoted to I don't know manager of regional manager at Walmart. I wouldn't be surprised if it was some regional managers and like some top head people who still live with their parents. It's because I feel like, and then it's other people who work regular normal jobs who have moved out of their parents' crib and shit like that. And it all comes down to how much you want it. I mean, it don't just mean, oh, because you got this much money, this amount of money, that you finna just, oh yeah, I got money now. Do. I mean, if you got a lot of money but you terrible with it, you don't got the money. The money got you. But if you got a little bit of money and you know how to work with it, you know how to get by with the least amount of money possible, then you know what I'm saying, you have a better chance than a person who has a lot of money and is terrible with it. Like, it's all about how you play the game. And I feel like the game is, okay. So I know y'all all probably seen something like this. It was like a chart. It was like when you're young, you got time, energy, but you got no money. And then when you're in your like adolescence, you got um you got energy, you got money, but you don't have any time. And then when you're old, you got time and you got money, but you don't got no energy. And this is how, I mean, I think maybe at least in America, this is how it goes. I mean, like, you're young and you go to school and you get out of school, you get a job, you work a job until you get your 401k or whatever, and you barely, work. It's not, if you work a 9 to 5, that eventually that joint just get tiring, it get boring. That joint is just not it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you get, mm, it was this new feeling. I just learned this new word. It was a feeling. It was said it was basically mostly used in like the workplace environment, where basically people, it's like a mixture of fatigue, like being tired, and being bored. And if you work a 9 to 5, you be tired of looking at the same walls every day, and you be real bored with the same work. Like, and that's how it feels. But what if you was just so good with money that you didn't even have to work the 9 to 5 if you didn't want to? I mean, some people, they habits of what they do with their money, it puts them in a position where, damn, like, I need $5,000 a month. I need to work here. Like, I can't really not work here, type shit. But for that longevity, you gotta you the name of the game is get by with the least amount of money as possible. If you, because kids, right? They have energy, they have time, but they don't have money and they want money. But as a kid, you are taken care of, in a typical situation. And as a kid, you're taken care of by your parents. You go to school, and after, that's all you gotta do is go to school. And then after that, you got time to do this, run around, whatever, whatever, whatever. And I think as the times is increasing, there's more and more kids that want to have money. Like before, kids, we would probably just run around. Like when I was younger. I'm old now. I'm like 300 years old. But back in my day, man, we used to just run around and do front flips, back flips until the street lights came on, type shit, and then we just went in the house. But I feel like nowadays, my personal opinion, it seems like all these TikTok kids and these new agey kids, they want money more and more. But I feel like it's like the more you want, the more time that you're gonna have to invest, depending on how you go about it. Like, people, I know people is just working overtime, double overtime. People with kids, that's just like, dang, I need these hours. Like, what? They not trying to give me more hours. And don't get me wrong, it's a it's very commendable to commit yourself to that grind, or put yourself to through that to really do those hours, and it's beneficial. Working overtime, not a bad thing. It's you get money. Like, yo, it's good. It's good to work. I feel, in my opinion, it's good to work for what you to earn what you have. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Which kind of brings me to my point. The point of this video. Stop working so hard. Stop working so hard. And that might sound a little a little contradictory, because in my last video I was saying, if you don't work, you don't eat. And so you might think, well, if I'm gonna work hard. Of course, like, if I'm working, I want to be the best worker there is. Like, this and that. Okay, cool. But at the end of the day, if you working at a 9 to 5 job, you getting paid hourly, like 18 an hour, 15, 16, 17, whatever an hour. It comes back to that game. Like, you can't get taken advantage of. Don't get taken advantage of in these 9 to 5 jobs, because people will go and they'll work a job. Okay, for example, it was one guy I seen on social media. He was damn. Okay. We're back. Yo, no matter, wait, is this on? No matter what I do, I keep on running out of memory, and that's that. Whatever. The guy at, I might have to wrap this up, but basically, the guy who was working at Burger King, I think they said it was for like 15 years, maybe it was 20 years, 10 years, a long ass time. Okay, long ass time. He was working at Burger King, never called out, never missed a day, consistently for like 10 years, 15, never called out, never missed a day. Okay, that's a that's amazing. That's amazing. If I've worked in fast food before, did not like it, had to get away, never went back. But bro, if you never miss a day, never called out, never nothing, okay. And what did they do for him? This dude, and this is what I seen on social media. They gave him a little goodie bag. I think it had candy in it and some movie tickets for this. It was at least 10 years, at least 10 years of dedication, of coming in every day, never calling out sick, nothing, no days off for 10 years. They gave this man movie tickets, bro. And that's why I'm saying, like, when it comes to these 9 to 5 jobs, bro, don't overwork yourself. Don't overwork yourself. If you're one of them people that do, you know that you going above and beyond what the call of duty is for them to ask you to do. You going above and beyond almost for nothing. I mean, like, they do say the person who works harder for what he the person who works harder than what he's paid for will soon get paid for. Who does more the person who does more work than he's paid for will one day get paid for more than he does. Okay. But my thing is, don't kill yourself with these jobs. Like if you're working at a warehouse like UPS, you know it's people walking around getting paid the same amount as you, and they not putting in any work. You know, you be at jobs and there are people who don't do the heavy lifting. Even if it's you, there's people in the 9 to 5 jobs, the hourly paid jobs. It's people who don't do half the work you do, and at the end of the day, they get the same amount of paycheck. They get the same amount at the end of the week, and they paycheck. And it seems like the harder you work at these jobs, the more that the supervisors and the managers, they're gonna expect that from you all the time. You really putting in your life force energy, your time, your life into working hard, and they just want more. The people who work the hardest, they get worked harder. The people who don't, who just BS and walk around, they just get paid. I mean, they might get fired, maybe, but it's no point in overworking yourself, killing yourself, because at the end of the day, you don't get more of the reason that you're there, money. And on top of that, it's like it's barely it from my perspective, it doesn't even seem like it's appreciated. Because at that point, you just being nice. You just being nice. You doing what should be done by multiple people, and it's basically to be nice. And that's something that we don't do. Like, we are not nice. We are not. I'm not promoting niceness. I don't appreciate. I'm not saying I don't appreciate niceness, but I don't condone niceness. I'm not trying to be nice, and it's a difference. I'm not saying be mean to people and, like, just be an asshole, but it's a difference between nice and kind. It's a difference between niceness and kindness. Show kindness, show gratitude, show love, but nice? Nah, bro. No, do not. No. And to further expand on that, go check out the book No More Mr. Nice Guy. I mean, that's all I gotta say about that. Like, bro, no. If you're gonna work hard for something that's really gonna benefit you. Work hard on your own brand, work hard on your own website, work hard on your own business, to the point where the more sweat you put in, the more you're gonna get out of it. Because at the end of the day, you could sweat. You could. I've been working. I've worked to the point where I'm sweating, dripping down my face, and goddamn, crazy shit happen. Crazy shit happen. Like, just to get mistreated in that same instance. They looking at me sweating, and they like, like, it was. I ain't even gonna go into detail. Maybe I should. Mm, nah, maybe I'll say that for another day. But yo, trust me, I've been working before. Like, I was in the warehouse working so hard to the point where I got tendonitis in my arm, bro. My right arm is not the same. Like, right here, it don't hurt, but I feel, if you know what tendonitis is, it's like a muscular kind of like my muscles is fucked up. It be not cramping. Like, when the weather changes, if it get cold outside, I wake up and that joint is like unbearable pain. Like, that joint hurts, and I ain't even get, like, I probably should have sued, but it just hit a point where, like, yo, I can't even sue no more. I tried calling, they didn't even. I couldn't even get through. I'm on the phone for almost an hour waiting. I could not get no type of help from the people, because these companies, they don't want to pay you, bro. They don't want to pay you. They don't pay us what we're worth. I know my man's, he working fast food, getting paid $15 an hour. $15 an hour, nigga. Yo, $15 an hour. And if we spending like $100 at the grocery store, which will probably last like a week and a half, right? For $100. That's about what, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. That's about 7 hours, about 7 to 8 hours to get, because plus tax, to get the money that you need for, like, whole. It's just not enough, bro. It's not enough, bro. Don't overwork yourself. This is what I suggest. If you're gonna go into a job, work hard. I mean, if you're gonna go into a job and work, go in there, literally, bro, give it like 10%, because you know what you can do. You know what you're capable of. Go in there and give it good 10%. Chill, and then, as the day goes by, maybe it needs to be more work done. Go ahead, ramp it up a little bit. Give it like I don't know, 40, 50%. And then if it's work that really needs to get done, the managers are coming around, then you show them what you could do. But don't just start off with that energy, because if you go in there giving it like 80, 90, it's gonna get worse probably. And then the manager's is gonna expect you, oh yeah, come on, work harder, work harder. And then on the days where you tired, bro, they're gonna expect more. And it's like, no, don't go in there giving, if you're gonna work, don't go in there giving all of your energy. Don't go in there overworking yourself, killing yourself, because the job will let you kill yourself. The job will literally let you work yourself to death, and then hire somebody else. Makes no sense. So why would you go and really work so hard for a job that will replace you tomorrow? Just like that. Like you never existed. For a job that you work all this hard work, and then they give you movie tickets at the end of the day. I don't know, son. Like, I used to work hard. I used to be that dude. Like, oh my god, he works so hard. Used to, not now. Won't ever go back to that. Like, if I'm gonna work hard, I'm gonna put the work into something that's gonna build my empire and my legacy. And that's just for me now. It's no other way to feel about it. I mean, you know, sometimes it gives you a sense of purpose to work hard like that, work yourself. But I think my microphone died. Oh, yo, yo. Damn. Well, we might have some mic issues, but like I'm saying, if you're gonna work hard, man, work hard for something that's gonna bring you benefit. Think about where your work is invested in and what you're gonna get out of it. If you're working a 9 to 5, I see no point. But yes, sir, that was the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep running it up. Make sure you subscribe. I got some more stuff on the way. You can find me on Instagram at Vibezik_, on Twitter at Mind of Vibezik. This microphone, man. But yeah, just I love you.